overcoming this year for you individually. What does it feel like to achieve what you've achieved this year and making the national championships?
Honestly, I'm so thrilled, so excited, just so fortunate and thankful to be where I'm at, to be running at the national championships this year, especially with our previous conversations. Like, I wasn't even competing in some indoor competitions. So just to be able to develop, and I feel like it was a short amount of time, has been just incredible.
What's the vibe like on the team? Coach mentioned that at practice, obviously, it's a little bit different feel in terms of not having everybody that you normally run with, and the throwers don't have everybody they normally throw with, and it's just six athletes, and you guys are doing in some cases extremely different things. But how have you guys kind of come together as the Six Hornets are going to try to defend Welch Stadium, so to speak, this weekend?
Yeah, I think we're all just pushing each other in the areas that we need pushed. Everyone is on their game right now. Our training obviously is where it needs to be, and there's no negativity going on. Not that there is a lot, but it can creep in at points. But no, I think we're all just really on fire and excited to be competing, especially since it's at home.
How do you guys talk about, what do we need to do to get Emporia State on the medal stand as a team? Have you guys talked about that?
Yeah, I think we all just know like we need to show up where we're competing in our specific individual events, and that's one way that we're going to be able to accomplish that.
Just talk about competing at home now.
Oh, I'm so thrilled. Competing at home, it's exciting. Just being out there training on the track that we're going to be competing in the national meet at is huge. I feel like it's an awesome and exciting advantage in some ways as well. Just because we get to practice there, we get to be in that environment, and it's very comforting to be running at home as well.
Do you have a lot of fans, friends, and family here?
Definitely, yeah. That's a great thing too. Lots of family. They're going to be coming up, and I'm super excited for that. They're super excited. I think it's just really good for our community and for all of our fans.
Awesome.
Good to go.
Well, how does it feel being a hey, there it is. How does it feel being a freshman and making the national championships your freshman year?
It feels good. It's just so surreal that I'm able to here then to compete. I'm just ready to. I'm just ready to go.
Do you feel like playing in so many high pressure football games as you did has maybe prepared you to handle this national type of pressure you're going to be facing?
Possibly. I don't feel as much pressure as I do on the football field, but it has helped me in a way.
What's your confidence level like going into this championship meet?
Confidence is high. I know. I just jumped 7 foot, so confidence is through the roof right now.
What was it like? You talk about high pressure situations. What's it like when you're out in Nebraska and you need to get this height? Kind of what's going through your head on that?
Just a business trip. I came here to do one thing, and I did it.
What are you looking forward to? I mean, when you're here and you're in your home in area, does that kind of help out a little bit?
It does, cause I don't know.
Have you practiced more the last 2 weeks for track than you did all season long?
I'd say it's about the same. I feel like these next 2 weeks will be more technical than the rest of the weeks. More about form, technique, leading up to the jump. So yeah.
Do you feel like you're maybe a little bit fresher now? Because I know going through a lot of the spring season for track, you were trying to do both. You were doing spring football and doing track workouts. Do you feel maybe a little bit fresher now in your legs?
I do. I've had a lot of time to recover. I've been in the training room a bunch, and it's helped me just overall be stronger and be ready to compete.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Oh, what's your excitement level like? 1-for-1 on making the national championships.
I'm very excited, very happy about it. Super, just very excited, ready.
How do you kind of put together your championships competing in two different events?
I just kind of have to it's like every other meet because no one really throws shot and jab on the same day. Those two aren't really events that people would think to go together. So I'm kind of used to it now. So it's just every other meet.
Did you have national championship expectations? I'm not sure that I'm sure some freshmen come in with that. I'm not sure every freshman comes in with that. What were your freshman expectations?
Just to improve. It's my freshman year, so I didn't really have high expectations. I just wanted to be the best that I could be and just go with it.
How much, you went to the indoor national championships. What kind of a preparation was that for the outdoor championships?
It definitely gave me like a feel of the environment because indoor was my first time ever, and so it was a little different, more like there was just a lot. And so I think now that I've been through the indoor, I think it should be a lot easier to go through outdoor, although it is a home meet, so we'll be on home turf, so that'll also help a lot.
And it's the same kind of position group, but it's the other side on the men's side. What's it like having an All-American shot putter like Travis to kind of work with and look up to?
It's a lot of fun. It's not like, it's just a lot easier now throughout the year, but he makes it a lot more fun. He's not as scary as you think he'd be. He's a lot of fun to practice with and get along with.
So what about competing here at home? I mean, it's going to be a little bit different, right? Because you're going to be throwing out of the other ring, right?
Well, I think we're throwing out of the same ring, so, are we? So yeah. Well, we've been practicing in that ring, so I think it'll be a lot easier. We haven't really been practicing out of the other ring, so it's not as bad. I kind of prefer the ring that we're going to be throwing in, but it'll be a lot of fun.
And then what about the jab area? I mean, this place is notorious for getting big throws because of the lens and everything. Is that exciting to be here?
Yes, I'm very excited. I really only competed here once this year, so having my second meet be the national meet, it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to see what type of wind we get.
Awesome.
Thank you. Cool. I think track and baseball, and maybe softball.
Well, I just wear a hat just because I'm bald, but
Hey, it's better, just buzzing off.
I do what the wife likes. She
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
like
that's
them.
fair. That's fair. When you are in your position where you have such high standards, and I don't think that there's a lot of shot putters that just came in and just expected, like you said that you did. Well, I'm just going to make the national championships. Do you have time to kind of just appreciate what you're doing? Because there are a lot of guys who would love to make one national championships, and here you are to end your career. You're going to make two. Plus, you made the indoor earlier this year.
Yeah, I don't take anything for granted. I like to think. I make sure to stop and take a look around, have some fun. Like I said, the last time I did an interview, if you're having a lot of fun, it's a lot easier to do it for this long. So, just stop, slow down, take it all in for a little bit, and I get to do that one last time here in a couple weeks.
Well, and what does it mean as a Hornet to have your last meet be at Willich Stadium?
It's really cool. I worked a lot of stuff around to be able to do this. Otherwise, it would have been in Pueblo or wherever else, which, national meets are just cool anyway, but I live right next to it, so it's within walking distance from the competition area to my bed, so I'm pretty excited.
Are you gonna walk a match day?
I probably will, yeah. Front door to ring, I think, is under a quarter mile, so
Okay, well,
I'll be
fair
there.
enough. What's it like to kind of mentor? I know she's on the women's side, but Malay Towla coming in, and she's made a big impact as a thrower for the women. What's it been like to work with her this year?
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a little bit different. She's a glider, so I help her as much as I can. Sometimes it's a lot easier for me to help some of the younger people that are rotational. But she's really good. She's got a super bright future. She's doing special things already this early on, so there's a lot to look forward to for her for sure.
And as an All-American previously, indoor and outdoor last year, how much leadership do you have on this team in terms of the runners, the throwers that are going to be there at the national championships? Because there's a lot of people that don't have that national championship experience. Have they asked you about kind of the pressure, and how have you helped them deal with that leading up to the national championships?
I like to think that I'm somebody that people can look to, like in a stressful time, and just kind of feel a sense of calm. Because I didn't really have that whenever I started showing up to championship meets. I just kind of had to figure it out for myself. So, I like to be that person that, somebody can look to and be stressed out and all that and just look at me and I'm just cool as a cucumber, and, hopefully I can pass that on to some other people.
How do you balance out being cool as a cucumber with still being intense enough to get something out there?
It's just once the warm-up timer's over, it's just ready to roll.
What about friends and family? I mean, you're a Kansas City kid. You're going to be competing at home. Is that going to help get maybe? I mean, I know you've had a lot of people go to the other meets too.
Yeah, we're planning. I'm planning on having a lot of people there, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Have a big cheering section. Hopefully, some teammates and whoever else in the area comes around. So.
They all going to be at your house just a quarter mile away from the arena?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. We're gonna have a big old party and take care of business and then have fun.
What about competing in the last time as a collegiate athlete? Last time you put that E on your chest. I mean, what do you think is going to be going through your head?
I'm gonna try to not fill my head with any emotions until after my last throw, but it's gonna be an emotional dump there at the end. It's all coming to a bittersweet ending.
Hopefully be one at the top of the board.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know this isn't a home event per se, but it kind of feels like it is. What's it like to have all this come to the place where you guys run your home events?
No, yeah, it does feel great, being able to still sleep in my own bed. Hotels are nice and everything, traveling and everything's fun, but, being able to stay comfortable in, a chaotic time like this, it does feel great being at home.
How does it feel to see the transformation of the stadium? Not just all the banners, all the flags, and all the NCAA logo, but just the way that there's new bleachers here. You've got a new track you guys are running on, and everything's coming together for this big moment.
Oh, yeah, everything has been coming together slowly. We've been doing the track and the bleachers for a while now, but now that they're done, all the banners are up, everything. There's a ton of people here already, and track hasn't even started yet, so I cannot wait until I see everybody out there tomorrow. All the adrenaline, everything. It'll be amazing.
How does, your preparation go when you're in between regionals to now? And what do you maybe go about practicing, knowing that you don't have to travel and that you're kind of right where you need to be?
Yeah, it's definitely more just maintenance. I'm at, my top shape that I can be. I'm only running the 100, so it's not like any endurance thing or anything. So it's really just fine-tuning everything, making sure I'm feeling great and, my body's ready to perform.
What about just performing here? I mean, you're 35 minutes away from home. How's that going to be?
Oh, it feels great. I have a lot of family coming, from close by because I do live so close, and it feels almost like a home meet, actually. Just being right down the road, it feels great.
And then how's your confidence coming in? I mean, MIAA champion, you're going up against a bunch of the best guys in the country already.
Yeah, I am confident. I'm confident in my own ability to get the job done when needed, and, I feel like I've done all the right steps throughout the season to get me to this point, and I think I will continue to succeed, hopefully. So.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Well, what kind of advantage do you feel like it is going to be to not have to go on the road and be in a hotel room before you run in this event?
Oh, it's nice, It's nice. I think anybody would agree to sleep in their own bed and wake up in their own bed is way big of an advantage compared to sleeping in some random hotel bed, So those hotel pillows and those stiff things. And then, just being able to, I'll probably walk to the meet tomorrow, little pre-warm up. So that's kind of nice, not having to get shuttled over or drive an hour. Just super nice, super convenient. And to be able to run here is awesome. So I love the facility, and so to get the chance to run one more time here is a special thing.
Well, obviously, anytime you go in, you feel that competitive juice and you feel that energy. But what's it like going into your home stadium and just seeing all of the pageantry and the NCAA logos and everything that makes it feel like something more than normal, which it is. It's a national championship.
It's cool. It's definitely feels a little more legit, So I think we do a really good job, and we kind of pride ourselves as a team running our meets, and so to get all the special stuff and to be able to make it even more legit is kind of cool. So coming here, and this is the first time I've seen it, so seeing everything all with all the signs and the flags. It's super cool. So it's like I said, something special. So it's come out and compete on your own track and run for your team at your home facility. Kind of try to put on for the city. So it's cool. It's cool.
How about, you bring all these other schools from really around the country
Yeah.
to Emporia? Just how cool is it to maybe get other people to show them what Emporia is all about?
Yeah. It's really cool. Kind of have them come and check it out. And one of the things I like about going to away meets is going to those other towns and kind of seeing what they have going on and what their town is like. And so I find that stuff sort of interesting. So to have people coming from all over into little old Emporia, Kansas is kind of a cool thing.
So being a local guy, I mean, you have a big family, a lot of people coming.
Yeah, I'll have a pretty decent sized fan club cheering me on. So that's kind of one of the benefits of being local, for sure.
And then what about just being ready to compete in this? You compete in the MIAA, which is historically the top
Mm-hmm.
country for track and field. How's that experience?
Well, I'd be lying to you if I said I've done this before. So I think it's going to prepare me good. I think when you compete at that level and kind of taking it up that extra notch, I think it's going to set you up pretty good. So having run at the MIAA, the conference, I think hopefully it should set me up to run pretty well tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Good
Perfect.
luck, man.
Thank you.
Coach Hill. No, I'm ready.
Just talk a little bit about, operations, all of this going on.
Yeah, I mean, operations side of putting on a quality track meet, we're confident that we know how to put on a good track meet, but when it's the national level, and it's a whole nother bear. We got all this equipment coming in, new equipment coming in, and it takes an army. But it's been exciting because our vision just month by month, week by week, day by day is coming to fruition. And to see athletes out here practicing now, I mean, this is what it's all about. It's been stressful few weeks, few months, years in the making for this, but it's exciting to look across Welch Stadium and Zola Witten track and see all these qualifiers here and in Emporia. So very excited.
What's it been like to kind of see? What's it been like to see the transformation of the stadium with all the banners and everything going on, and you guys, it's the paint on the berm here on our right and out here the track and all the NCAA. It definitely feels like an NCAA championship event.
Absolutely. It started with the track, and getting that resurfaced made a huge difference. But then, as we've been bringing in the signage and bringing in the NCAA logos, like you're saying, it really brings Welch Stadium and the track to life and makes it feel like a national caliber event. So, like I said, we couldn't do it though without the Army that it takes to hang those signs and paint those logos. So we're very, very blessed to have so many people out here helping us get that ready.
To that point, when you know what's happening, and then you got to start planning. And it takes, like you said, years just to see it all kind of come to fruition. Now that the day's essentially almost here.
Right.
How does it feel?
It feels great. We've been talking now to coaches and athletes that are here, and we've had a lot of compliments, and so it makes it kind of rewarding to say, we knew we could do this, and people are happy to be here and happy to be at Emporia State. Going back to just the amount of work, it's here, it's the day of, the day before, but the amount of pop-ups that come with hosting a meet, whether it's we got to get new equipment, we got to get new batteries, we got to get, so there's a lot that goes into it, but I'm confident that we're ready, and this place is going to be rocking the next 3 days.
And just
So
the impact to the community in general, how do you feel it's going to benefit Emporia?
Yeah. The impact that bringing this many people to Emporia, we've had coaches and athletes already that have said they love the community and they love seeing downtown, where they're staying. And so, putting Emporia, Kansas on the map, not only Emporia State, but getting Kansas and bringing a national caliber event like this to Kansas is, and I should say the Midwest. There's a lot of history there when it comes to caliber athletes coming from Kansas and the Midwest. So to bring it kind of what I feel like is home, you know, the community should be proud of that, and the university is definitely proud of that.
Last question. We're in 7 events, so you can count those points or not, but anything special you want to watch or excited to see? Or you had a chance to even look at the
Yeah, I've been able to look at a few of the meets. You know, what I'm most excited about as being a coach here is that we have athletes represented in multiple events. That's something that we haven't been able to say the last few years. So to be on our home track and have, you know, we've got throwers, we've got jumpers, we've got sprinters. You know, we're representing out here is so exciting. So I think what I'm most excited about is watching those ESU athletes represent here on their home track, and that we have multiple athletes to do that. Thank you.